Can you describe your design process when starting a new project?
When starting a new project, I typically begin with understanding the client's needs, preferences, and budget. I then conduct site analysis, studying the location, climate, and environmental context. Next, I brainstorm and sketch preliminary designs to explore various concepts. After narrowing down the best ideas, I create detailed plans and 3D models using software like AutoCAD or Revit. I ensure that the design adheres to local building codes and sustainability standards while maintaining functionality and aesthetics.
How do you approach sustainable design in your projects?
Sustainability is a core element of my design philosophy. I focus on energy efficiency by incorporating passive design strategies like natural ventilation, daylighting, and orientation. I also choose sustainable materials, such as recycled or locally sourced products, and design for long-term adaptability. My goal is to reduce the building's carbon footprint and ensure it performs efficiently over its life cycle while maintaining comfort for occupants.
Can you discuss a challenging project you worked on and how you overcame the challenges?
One of the most challenging projects I worked on involved designing a multi-use complex in a highly constrained urban area. The site had limited space and strict zoning laws. To overcome these challenges, I worked closely with engineers and urban planners to optimize the design for vertical space and integrate public amenities. We used innovative solutions, such as modular construction, to expedite the build process while minimizing disruption to the surrounding community.
How do you manage communication between different stakeholders in a project?
Effective communication is key to a project's success. I use regular meetings and progress reports to keep stakeholders informed. For larger projects, I employ tools like project management software, e.g., BIM 360, Trello, to track progress and share updates. I make sure that each party, whether clients, contractors, or consultants, has clear expectations and stays aligned with the project's goals. I also encourage an open line of communication so that issues can be addressed promptly.
How do you balance aesthetics with functionality in your designs?
Balancing aesthetics and functionality is critical in architecture. I believe that beauty should serve a purpose and that functionality should not compromise the design's visual appeal. I work to ensure that the layout is efficient and meets the needs of the users while also considering the materials, forms, and textures to create a visually pleasing environment. My design philosophy is that aesthetics and functionality should complement each other to create harmonious spaces.
What is your experience with different architectural software?
I have experience with various architectural software tools, including AutoCAD, Revit, SketchUp, Rhino, and Adobe Creative Suite. I use AutoCAD for detailed technical drawings and Revit for building information modeling, BIM, and 3D modeling. For conceptual design and presentations, I often use SketchUp or Rhino. My proficiency with these tools helps me visualize and communicate my ideas effectively to clients and collaborators.
How do you stay updated with the latest trends and technologies in architecture?
I stay updated by attending architecture conferences, reading industry publications, and following prominent architectural firms and thought leaders. I also participate in continuing education programs and webinars to enhance my skills and knowledge of emerging technologies, such as 3D printing, sustainable materials, and smart building systems. Networking with peers and collaborating on projects further enriches my understanding of the evolving industry.
How do you handle tight deadlines in a project?
Handling tight deadlines requires careful planning and prioritization. I break the project into smaller tasks, set clear milestones, and maintain close communication with my team. I also use project management tools to keep everything organized and on schedule. When necessary, I'm willing to work extra hours to meet deadlines while ensuring that quality isn't compromised.
What is your experience with large-scale projects, and how do you manage them?
I have worked on several large-scale projects, such as office buildings, residential complexes, and mixed-use developments. Managing these projects requires strong organizational skills and the ability to collaborate with a multidisciplinary team. I break the project into phases, manage resources carefully, and maintain clear communication channels with all stakeholders. I also focus on adhering to timelines and budgets while ensuring that the design meets the client's goals and functional requirements.